Okay, Bubby, so this is the cutter thing that is gonna show up. It might look a little bit different, but I'm gonna use the, well, no, I'm gonna use the bigger square cuts, and I'm gonna cut some vegetables for a salad. So I'm gonna take this cucumber here, and you're not gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna cut it just like that. Okay, so I just cut it in half, and then I just put a piece in here, and then you just, it's gonna be loud, but you just slam it down, and then you get like these really nice uniform cut pieces, which you can't see because of the stupid light behind me, but yeah. I thought the light would actually be more helpful so you could see better what's going on, but when I try to show you the inside, it's not so good. But that's basically the gist of it. So I'm just gonna cut up this cucumber, and instead of taking like 10 minutes, it takes like 20 seconds. And then you can see that better in there when I take the lid off. So now I'm just gonna cut up these peppers. I'm just gonna cut them all up so that I don't have to worry about cutting them all week. So I like to just kind of cut the outside around where the seeds are. Now you can eat the seeds if you want. I don't like to eat the seeds, so I'm gonna rinse these just to get the seeds out, and then just pop them in there and cut them. Okay, so I rinsed them off, and see, I'm just popping them in there just like the cucumbers. You just need to make sure they're the right size pieces for what you're going for. And these are a little bit harder to cut through, so you have to push a little bit harder, but it can be fun. It's gonna be loud, but I really gotta push. So yeah, same deal. It's gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna have all my peppers cut up really fast. So yeah, see how nice those look, nice and uniform? And I'm just gonna put them into a container in the fridge. I mean, if you want all your vegetables together, I don't know how well they'd store if you put them all together. I always separate mine, but yeah, you'll have them in the fridge, and you can just grab them and throw them in whatever salad. But if you are just cutting one thing, you can just leave it in here and put it in the fridge if you want. But I just put it in a separate container. I mean, why not? Okay, so I changed the attachment to the mandolin attachment. It has a protecting thing for the blade, like a blade cover. So I'm just going to take that off, and I'm going to use the mandolin to slice this radish. I'm going to have to set it down because mandolins are pretty dangerous, so you have to really watch what you're doing. I actually have something that I can put over it. Hold on. Okay, so this is what I have here. I'm gonna put it on top of the radish, and it's just gonna guide the radish and the mandolin so that I don't cut my hand, because this blade is really very sharp, and anytime you're using a mandolin, you want to be extra careful. And then, you know, you can chop this up smaller if you want, thinner, but once you get to the bottom, that's like about as thin as I'm going to get it. And then you just keep going. And that's going to give me really nice thin radishes, because if you put thick radishes on your salad, it's going to taste like shit, and you don't want that, trust me. So this is what they look like now. They're really very nice and thin. I don't know how well my camera is showing that, but they're really thin, and those will be good in the salad. It won't be too much in one bite if you get a radish, you know? I didn't cut the whole bag of this because I wasn't sure how well these little slices would store, so I just cut up several, and then I've got these left in the bag. I don't use radishes very often, but I thought for more diversity in plants in the salad, because you want to have a good diversity of plant foods and different types of fiber for your gut, so that you can grow your good bacteria and stuff in your gut. The more different types of fiber, diversity of fiber that you get in your gut, the better off you're going to be. So hence why I'm cutting up radishes for the first time for a salad. So there you go. And then finally, I've just got this broccoli slaw, which I'm going to add on top, and some shredded carrots. I didn't mind spending the extra money for the shredded carrots. I like the shredded best, but it's easy enough to just shred them on a grater or whatever you want to do, or cut them with your new thingamajigger. The broccoli slaw, I actually can't eat whole broccoli for some reason because it upsets my stomach really bad. But I can manage the broccoli slaw, and so I got that just to add on there. Now, I know you have a dishwasher, so all this stuff can just go right in there. Just give it a quick rinse, throw it in the dishwasher, whatever. So cleanup shouldn't be too difficult. I got a big thing of spring mix to put in there, and I also got just a bag of spinach. Okay, so here's my salad. It's all put together in a big bowl. And then I'm gonna put this on it. It's spicy tahini that I made. I'll send you the recipe for this. It's really easy. I mean, you can use store-bought dressings if you want, but they've got a lot of junk in them. So I just made this myself, and it only takes like 5 minutes, and you know. But it's really up to you. You gotta pick your battles. But I'm just going to go ahead and put this on here. And they do sell tahini at Jubilee, so it's not like a crazy out there ingredient. I think the only thing that's in here that you might not be able to find at Jubilee is nutritional yeast. But you can order that online, or if you shop in Olean, it'll be at Walmart. Walmart definitely has nutritional yeast. So yeah, there's gonna be my salad, and then I'm gonna have with that just a little bit of gnocchi. So that's gonna be my dinner for tonight, but the goal is to have half your plate be vegetables, to be vegetables. Wow, I'm tired. And then the other half be your main meal. And then if you're still hungry, serve your vegetables again first, and then eat your main meal. So try and eat half and half. Okay. One last thing I wanted to show you, I forgot, because salad's kind of hard to eat when you got these big freaking lettuce pieces. I like to cut mine up. It makes it more palatable and easier to eat. Obviously, you don't have to do this, and you know what? I think it tastes better too, because everything's cut up and you get more even bites of things. So that's just a hot tip if you're interested. Okay, so there's what it looks like together on the plate, half and half kind of deal. Okay, and one final thing. When I go to store this box of greens, my spring mix, I'm going to put a paper towel on the top, and then I'm going to store it in there upside down, and then that way any excess moisture will be picked up by the paper towel, and they won't get all slimy and gross, and I won't lose a bunch of greens, which tends to happen when you get greens. You can't eat like the bottom of it if you don't eat them quickly enough, because it gets all slimy and gross. So another hot tip.